my solicitor.
Mr. Joker, Jimmy Bones is the name, and I'm your solicitor. I'm a big fan of your work, so it's an honor to actually be here representing you today.
Well, thank you. I can see that you're a man of impeccable taste. So, they tell me that you can get me out of here scotch-free. Every judge in town wants my ass in the cells. So what can you do?
I just want to stop you right there. I know everything has happened. Like I said, I'm your biggest fan. Geez, everyone in town knows what you've been doing. So I would like to move on to the more pressing matters at hand. As you know, the criminal justice system operates in conventional ways, but my fees are what needs to be discussed.
Well, of course. If you're good at something, never do it for free.
I assure you, our firm is the best in all criminal law matters. Me personally, I'm the best at getting people off murder charges. So I can assure you're in good hands. But it means that we're going to have to charge just a little bit more than those yellow page law firms.
Well, how much are we talking?
About 100,000 extra per day.
What? And they call me the criminal. You're the real criminal in here. I get money from the mob, you take my money. I'll tell you what, you better be worth the money. You better be damn well skilled enough to get me off of this. Now tell me, solicitor, what's your plan to get me out of here? How do I show them that I'm innocent?
Okay, so according to the Telegraph, you're up for robbing a bank, murdering 12 people.
Is that all?
Blowing up a judge's car.
That was a great one.
And blowing up Gotham City Hospital.
What? It would needed to do over anyway. But what about my appeal against the Gotham theme park? Those scumbags can get rich off using my face on their advertising. Don't you remember? They made that decision some time ago.
Don't worry about that, Mr. Joker. What's more important now is getting off these homicide charges. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to plead the defense of mental illness.
Mentally ill? You think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm not. You're going to have to find another way to get me off.
I'm afraid there's no other options. We just have to go with this. The defense of mental illness is going to get you off these charges. Now, we're going to need the right kind of psychiatric, psychic, all the same sort of thing, that sort of evidence. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pass you on to one of those sort of people. Here's the card of one of them. I want you to go check them out and get the report and get them to send it to me.
So, what do you see? Am I going to win this case?
I see bats in your future. Thousands upon thousands of bats.
Yeah, you're definitely batty, all right. So, have enough information for the report yet, or not?
Have patience. You mustn't hurry the spirits. The cards will tell us.
Oh boy.
It is the devil card.
What's that supposed to mean?
The acts that they said you did not do. You were possessed.
Hey man, yeah, don't worry. I'm looking at your financials now. Just give me 5 minutes and I'll let you know whether you should enter the mortgage. Yeah, don't worry. You have like $5,000 in bank interest and $20,000 annual income. You should be fine for a $50,000 loan.
Here's the defense case.
What are you
Deal with it.
Oh my god, not again? What's this? Murder charge. Oh, easy defense, mental illness. Sorry about that interruption. Where we were up to? Oh yes, your $5 million mortgage. Oh yeah, your income is around $25,000 per year. Yeah, you should be able to pay for it. No problem.
The New South Wales Supreme Court is now in session. Joker, you've been charged with 12 counts of murder. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Counsel, what is your defense?
With respect to the murder charges, Your Honor, the defendant pleads mental illness.
Mental illness? I'm not crazy. I'm not. I told you not to argue that. If I lose this case, I'm going to sue you. She told me it was the evil spirits. Now say that.
Counsel, you're completely out of order. What is your case?
According to the expert evidence given by our psychiatrist, the crossing of Jupiter, Mars, and Uranus has clearly demonstrated that my client had been harboring demonic spirits within him. During the psychological analysis of my client, The devil card was drawn from the deck, which is invaluable proof that the acts carried out by my client was done under demonic possession. Mens rea cannot be made out, Your Honor.
Demonic possession. Counsel, you realise there are numerous other defences you could have used. Need I remind you of the case of Vulik? The defendant had failed to advise his client of all his options and missed some rather important points. You, counsel, are missing some very obvious points.
Your Honor, can I have a moment?
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
Hello?
Where are you, man? I don't even have any idea what this case is being built on. Get your ass over here, right now.
I'm in a very important meeting at the moment. I don't have time for this.
Think about all the advising you've done for him up until this point. Obviously, you're his lawyer.
Look, he didn't sign the cost agreement. He's not my client. It's your problem. Deal with it, okay? Where were we? Back to this client.
Gangnam Style.
Hello? 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 Haven't you ever heard of Pigham's case? What an idiot. I apologize, Your Honor. In closing, my client should not be found guilty by the lack of mens rea as a result of the novel defense of demonic possession.
Now that your deliberation is done, what say you, members of the jury? The jury has reached a unanimous decision. The Joker is found not guilty by the fact that he was possessed. Let it be known that the common law now permits the defense of demonic possession as a defense to murder. Thus, the prosecution's case fails and the Joker is to be released immediately.
Get me out of these things. See, I told you I'd get out the case. They have nothing on me. I paid off every single one of those jurors, but you keep that confidential. Get me out of these things. Hurry up. Come on, come on, come on.
Joker, what did you think of the decision?
I think that justice was done and that the system really works. If you got some money, of course. And that judge, of course, is going to get his family back.
Wait, did you kill the victim? Of course not. Are you sure? Yes? It was the demon. I didn't do anything. I couldn't do anything about it.
For Pete's sake, I keep telling you people, demonic possession is not a valid defense. I can only advise you on the current law and the current defense, and until the day that it is, I can't do anything. You, sir, are clearly insane.
Good evening, sir. Have you heard? The Joker has been released as planned. My work here is done.
Excellent. Now the plan continues.